Kobe Bryant's words inspire Tyrese Haliburton after shock Achilles injury in NBA Finals. A day after having to leave the biggest game of his life, Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton shared his first public comments since tearing his right Achilles tendon early in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. "Words cannot express the pain of this letdown," Haliburton wrote on X after undergoing surgery Monday to repair the tendon. "The frustration is unfathomable. I've worked my whole life to get to this moment, and this is how it ends. Makes no sense." But for the majority of his 5-paragraph post, which Haliburton accompanied with a photo of himself smiling and forming a heart with his hands from a hospital bed, the two-time All-Star also delivered a message of optimism and determination. And he did so, in part, by quoting late Lakers legend Kobe Bryant, who overcame the same injury in 2013. "I think Kobe said it best when in this same situation," Haliburton wrote. "There are far greater challenges in the world than a torn Achilles. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, same drive and same conviction as ever." And that's exactly right. "I will do everything in my power to get back right." Bryant's words were part of a lengthy Facebook post early in the morning on April 13, 2013, hours after tearing his left Achilles tendon while driving to the basket during a game against the Golden State Warriors the previous night. After suffering the injury, Bryant famously stayed in the game long enough to sink 2 free throws. In his post, Bryant describes his raw emotions and even uncharacteristically expresses some self-doubt before his famous Mamba mentality inevitably surfaces. "All the training and sacrifice just flew out the window with one step that I've done millions of times," wrote Bryant, who was 34 at the time. "The frustration is unbearable. The anger is rage. Why the hell did this happen? Makes no damn sense. Now I'm supposed to come back from this and be the same player or better at 35. How in the world am I supposed to do that? I have no clue. Do I have the consistent will to overcome this thing? Maybe I should break out the rocking chair and reminisce on the career that was. Maybe this is how my book ends. Maybe Father Time has defeated me. Then again, maybe not. It's 3:30 a.m., my foot feels like dead weight, my head is spinning from the pain meds and I'm wide awake. Forgive my venting, but what's the purpose of social media if I won't bring it to you real? No image? Feels good to vent, let it out. To feel as if this is the worst thing ever, because after all the venting, a real perspective sets in." That's where Bryant writes the words that Haliburton quoted. "We don't quit, we don't cower, we don't run," Bryant wrote later in the post. "We endure and conquer." True to his word, Bryant returned to the floor with the Lakers on December 8, 2013. He dealt with several other injuries, including a knee injury that ended his 2013-14 season just 6 games after he returned from the Achilles, before retiring at the end of the 2015-16 season, his 20th in the NBA. More than a decade later, a 25-year-old star is using Bryant's words as inspiration, days after being unable to help his team in a 103-91 loss to the Thunder with the NBA championship on the line. Here is Haliburton's full post. "Man, don't know how to explain it other than shock. Words cannot express the pain of this letdown. The frustration is unfathomable. I've worked my whole life to get to this moment, and this is how it ends. Makes no sense. Now that I've gotten surgery, I wish I could count the number of times people will tell me I'm going to come back stronger. What a cliché, lol, my foot feels like dead weight, fam. But what's hurting most, I think, is my mind. Feel like I'm rambling, but I know this is something I'll look back on when I'm through this, as something I'm proud I fought through. It feels good to let this out without y'all seeing the kid ugly cry. At 25, I've already learned that God never gives us more than we can handle. I know I'll come out on the other side of this a better man and a better player. And honestly, right now, torn Achilles and all, I don't regret it. I'd do it again and again after that, to fight for this city and my brothers. For the chance to do something special. Indy, I'm sorry. If any fan base doesn't deserve this, it's y'all. But together we are going to fight like hell to get back to this very spot, and get over this hurdle. I don't doubt for a second that you'll have my back, and I hope you guys know that I have yours. I think Kobe said it best when in this same situation. There are far greater challenges in the world than a torn Achilles. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, Same drive and same conviction as ever. And that's exactly right. I will do everything in my power to get back right. My journey to get to where I am today wasn't by happenstance. I've pushed myself every day to be great. And I will continue to do just that. The most important part of this all is that I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every single experience that's led me here. I'm grateful for all the love from the hoop world. I don't have to go through this, I get to go through this. I'm grateful for the road that lies ahead. Watch how I come back from this. So, give me some time, I'll dust myself off and get right back to being the best version of Tyrese Haliburton. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6 Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight.